All right, guys, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, with Mike Molyneux, with Marv Azan. All right, so Odell Beckham Jr. no longer part of the New York Giants, now with the Cleveland Browns, the most exciting move of the offseason by far. So that got us thinking. With the way that the AFC landscape's shaping up, Antonio Brown now gone, Le'Veon Bell now with the Jets. The Steelers were one of the Patriots' biggest threats year in and year out. Who knows what they are now? Only Juju Smith-Schuster. And then the Kansas City Chiefs, they had Kareem Hunt, no longer. You saw them take a step back once they lost Kareem Hunt. And who knows what's going to happen with Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill is involved in a investigation in regards to child abuse. So who knows? Tyreek Hill could be literally done in the league. Who knows what the league's going to do with him? So now the question is, are the Browns stepping up as the Patriots' biggest threat in the AFC with all this talent on the offensive side of the ball? Marv, we'll start with you. What do you think?
Absolutely not. Not even close. The Browns, yes, the Browns look great on paper. They look really good, and I'm excited for the Cleveland Browns team. But they are not going to be a threat to the New England Patriots. But I will say this. If the NFL was smart and they really want to hype things up, opening night should be New England versus Cleveland versus New England Patriots. But I heard that they're so sick of the Patriots or whatever it may be, that Patriots might not even be the opening night team this year. But
they might be the Sunday night game.
Yeah, they might be the Sunday night game. But they were smart. Browns and Patriots, that would be a great way to start off the season. I still have Texans over the Browns, Colts, and Chiefs. You know, the Tyreek Hill news, I'm assuming Tyreek Hill plays this game. And if not, then I'll definitely change that because he was an extreme, huge part of their offense for the Chiefs. But Browns, we still don't know how that team is going to mesh together. We don't know what their coach is going to be like, how he's going to coach a team. Yes, we know how they ended off the season, but we all know that talent, you need way more than talent to win in this NFL league. Look at the New England Patriots. They didn't have the best talent team for the past 4 years. They've been to the Super Bowl for the past 4 years. It takes more than talent. We'll see how everything gets together. You know, that's a strong locker room that they have there. But I don't see them, you know, just taking a huge leap into maybe the second best team in the AFC. Let's slow down. Let's slow down there.
All right, Mike, before we jump over to you guys, let me tell you that the Patriots Roundtable is powered by 1 in 100. Entered for a chance to win Celtics tickets for less than the price of a beer. Simply go to clnsmedia.com/Celtics raffle to enter and win today. The first entry, as I found out, is always free. Always free. 1 in 100. All right, Mike, what do you think? Are the Browns the biggest threat in the AFC to the New England Patriots?
If you guys know how much I really feel that Baker Mayfield is the next big thing in the NFL, I think that this guy is the next star in terms of, you know, faces of the NFL. Usually the face of the NFL is always a quarterback. You know, that's just what it's really been for forever almost. And yes, Patrick Mahomes is coming up. You know, Carson Wentz, if he can stay healthy. These guys are coming up, but I really feel Baker Mayfield will take a step into being one of the elite quarterbacks in the league. Now, will that happen next year, next season? I don't think so, but just similar to you guys, similar to, I think Marv said it, I'm really excited to watch the Cleveland Browns play. Can they be a threat to the Patriots? I think so. I really feel as if these guys know. I mean, obviously, I don't think Odell Beckham Jr. stormed into, you know, the management and said, look, I want to go to the Cleveland Browns. Trade me there. I don't think, you know, that was his destination in mind in talking trades. You know, all the rumors were that he really wanted to come play for the Patriots. But, you know, these guys have an opportunity to really shift the culture in Cleveland. You know, it's been such a losing franchise over the year. They have an opportunity to make that happen. And yes, on paper, it's a very talented team. You know, they get Kareem Hunt back, put him next to Nick Chubb, Odell Beckham Jr., Landry, you know, David Njoku, and then Baker Mayfield, who I said is a star in the making. That's a very, very talented team on paper. And I feel if they can lock in and really feel like, hey, let's make something special happen in Cleveland this year, they can be a threat. They can make some noise. and make a run in the AFC. I really believe so. I think it's right there for the taking for them.
See, for me, I'm bouncing back, and it's tough. It's tough because I'm bouncing back and forth. Because, like you guys both said, like they are a great team on paper. Like if you're building a team on Madden, this is a team that you're going to want.
Great. It looks great.
It does. But the attitudes, I don't know. I don't know if it can work. We know Jarvis Landry. We know OBJ. We know they're boys from college. Two big personalities. Odell Beckham, one of the biggest personalities in football. Baker Mayfield, also a big personality. Not necessarily a negative personality, but a big personality. And then you got Nick Chubb in the backfield. And then people don't forget, after 8 games, you got Kareem Hunt back there too. This is going to be an explosive offense. And when I say that, they kind of remind me of the Chiefs from this past season. If they can click on all cylinders.
That means you're banking on Mayfield to have an MVP season.
On offense. I'm banking fully on offense and maybe an MVP season. I mean, he's got 2 of the top receivers. It's almost like you just have to chuck the ball up and somebody's going to have to catch it between the two of them. They're 2 of the most talented receivers in football that he's throwing to, and I'm blanking on the tight end's name.
David
Njoku. They also have a very solid tight end. He has plenty of offense to work with, Baker Mayfield does. Defensive side of the ball, this is why they remind me of the Chiefs. Defensive side of the ball, they're not good. They're not good at all. I have the numbers right here. 21st in the league in points, 30th total yards, 25th in passing, 28th in rushing. They're not good at all. They're going to have to make some adjustments on the defensive side of the ball, but that's why they remind me of the Chiefs. If they can just put up big offensive numbers, I think they will be a legit threat in the AFC. And I might even put them at number 2 because I'm looking around the AFC. I don't think the AFC is that good. I don't believe in the crapbag Texans, no matter how good they are. I don't believe in them at all. The Chiefs, who knows what they're going to be? Like I said before.
We're talking about the Cleveland Browns.
It's going to happen eventually. People used to have
Mark's saying that because of that losing mindset that comes along.
Yes, of course.
They're talented this year, Mark. Very.
I don't.
They've never been this talented. They've never been this talented.
You have to show it to me now. This is the Cleveland Browns.
You know who people used to say this about? The Patriots.
Oh my goodness! Here we go.
They did. I'm not going to say this team's going to be the next dynasty.
No,
but
you're right.
This is the New England Patriots.
Brady now, and they got their new Belichick. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
That's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm saying that people used to say that these guys can't win crap. Who knows? I think the Browns, I might be stupid. I might be crazy. I think the Browns got something special going on. And again, looking around, thank you, Mike. And looking around the rest of the league, the AFC again, I just don't buy into any of these teams. I don't. What am I supposed to be scared of the Jets and Le'Veon Bell? Please, no. They're a bunch of losers. No way. Nobody in the AFC scares me. AFC East scares me. The Steelers lose Antonio Brown, lose Le'Veon Bell. They'll be fine. I think the Browns win that division. I don't believe in the crapbag Texans. The Colts, maybe. They still haven't really shown me much. They got hot last year. Everybody was like, oh, the Colts are coming. And then they crapped out in the postseason. I don't buy anybody in the AFC. So it's tough for me not to say this very talented Cleveland Browns team might be the number 2 in the AFC. And who even says the Patriots are the number 1? Who even says that? We don't know how they're going to be next year.
Nick, you're feeling good, Nick.
I am. I mean, it's tough to look at this team, but then again, this is the same thing we said about the Celtics team going into the season, and I mean, where we are now.
I'll say this about Mayfield. He has the book is going to be out on Mayfield this year. With all that talent, he should lead this to a really, really good team. You know what I'm saying? This is it. A second-year player can't get better than this.
You can't ask for much more than this talent around you. Yeah.
The tight ends, the plethora of running backs that you have, the wide receiver talent.
I think they even have a solid offensive line too. I think everything on the offensive side of the ball is very strong.
You can't ask for nothing better.
Look out for the Browns.
Look, if they don't make the postseason, sell the team. Get rid of them.
If they don't make this postseason, that's just called December. That's just another December for them.
Well, I mean, if they're not going to make the postseason with this roster, here's what I've said since Odell Beckham's been traded to the Browns. This is either going to go great or it's going to be a dumpster fire.
The thing is, it cannot be is worse than what the Cleveland Browns have had. You saw how they celebrated last year when they got their first win in 2 years.
It's the talent,
not going to get worse.
It's the talent.
It can't get worse.
If you're a team in the NFL, there's no way you can have this much talent and really just be a dumpster fire. There has to be an in-between.
Yeah, I don't know.
There has to be some kind of in-between.
Maybe I'm talking more locker room drama. Like maybe it's going to be great with these big personalities, or maybe it's going to be crap with these big personalities.
I mean, it's going to look great in the beginning. Everything's going to look cute. Everything's going to look cute to start off with. Then we'll see.
All right, Marv, biggest Browns hater on this. Let me tell you.
Did you not hear what I said earlier? I'm excited for them. I'm excited.
I didn't really change like that.
I'm one of the biggest Baker Mayfield guys going. I think this guy is going to be a stud. A stud. And like, I forget, Mike, was it you who said it? If he can't be solid with this team.
I said, let's chop, man.
Marv said it, but
all right, Marv,
it's real. It's real. If you can't have
like
success,
me, that's crazy.
If you can't have success with this team, then I don't know about you, man.
All right. Well, Marv, I'm sorry. I couldn't remember who said it. All right. CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I am Nick Qualia with Mike Molino, with Marv Azan. Guys, we are going to be here all off-season long. What are we going to talk about May and June? I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out. CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. Me, Nick Qualia, Mike Molino, Marv Azan. Guys, we'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.